Solve z over 4 plus 1 equals z over 6 plus 1/2. Again, we have an equation with fractions, and we can get rid of those fractions by multiplying both sides by the LCD. Here the denominators are 4, 6, and 2. The LCD among these numbers is 12, so we need to multiply both sides of the equation by 12. It's important when you're multiplying both sides of an equation by the same number to put the entirety of each side of the equation in parentheses, because the number that you're multiplying by needs to multiply into each term, and if you don't put the parentheses, you might not realize that you have to distribute. Now let's go through and do the multiplications. 12 times z is 12z, and 12z divided by 4 is 3z. Then we have plus 12 times 1 is 12. On the right-hand side, 12 times z is 12z, and if we take 12z and divide it by 6, that gives us 2z, plus 1/2 times 12, or 1/2 of 12, ends up being 6. Now, again, we find ourselves in the situation where we have a variable on both sides. We need to eliminate one of these variable terms, and we're going to do this by subtracting 2z on both sides. This gets rid of the z terms on the right, leaving us with just the constant term of 6. And on the left, 3z minus 2z is z, so we're left with z plus 12. And now we're one step away from getting z alone. To get rid of that 12, we have to subtract 12 on both sides. When we do that, we're left with z on the left-hand side, and 6 minus 12 is negative 6. So we end up with z equals negative 6, which is our final answer.